Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often whispered about, but rarely discussed openly: masturbation. Specifically, what happens to your body, mind, and overall health if you masturbate once a day, whether you're a young adult or someone over 60. Now, before you click away, hear me out. This isn't just about the act itself. It's about understanding how something so common affects us differently at various stages of life, especially for seniors exploring their sexual health after 60. We're going to unpack the science, the psychology, and even some practical tips to keep things healthy and balanced. So, stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have a whole new perspective on masturbation, whether you're 25 or 75. Let's get into it. Masturbation is one of those topics that's been shrouded in myths, taboos, and misinformation for ages. Some folks think it's a one-way ticket to health problems, while others swear it's the secret to stress relief and longevity. The truth? It's somewhere in the middle, and it depends a lot on your age, lifestyle, and overall health. For young adults, masturbation is often seen as a normal part of exploring sexuality, managing stress, or just having fun. But what about seniors? For people over 60, masturbation, or solo play, as some like to call it, can be a way to stay connected to their bodies, boost their mood, and even improve their health. But there's a catch. The effects of masturbating daily can vary wildly between these two groups, and that's what we're here to explore. Let's start with the young folks. If you're in your 20s or 30s, your body is likely firing on all cylinders. Hormones are pumping, energy levels are high, and recovery time is quick. Masturbating once a day for most young adults is generally safe and can even come with some perks. Scientifically speaking, masturbation triggers the release of feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which can reduce stress and make you feel more relaxed. A 2016 study from Harvard Medical School even suggested that regular ejaculation, whether through masturbation or partnered sex, might lower the risk of prostate cancer in men. Pretty cool, right? For young women, masturbation can help with menstrual cramps, improve sleep, and even boost self-confidence by fostering a better connection with their bodies. But it's not all rainbows and butterflies. For some young adults, daily masturbation can become a habit that starts to interfere with daily life. If you're spending hours chasing that dopamine hit or turning to masturbation as a crutch to avoid dealing with stress, anxiety, or relationship issues, it might be time to pump the brakes. Overdoing it can also lead to physical issues like mild soreness or irritation, especially if you're not using lubrication or giving your body a break. Psychologically, some young folks report feeling guilty or ashamed due to cultural or religious beliefs, which can create a cycle of stress and self-doubt. The key here? Balance. Masturbating once a day is fine for most, but if it's taking over your time or emotions, it's worth checking in with yourself. Now let's shift gears and talk about seniors, folks over 60 who are embracing their sexual health. First off, let's bust a myth. Sexual desire doesn't just vanish when you hit retirement age. Plenty of seniors are still curious, active, and interested in pleasure. And that's awesome. Masturbation for seniors can be a fantastic way to stay in tune with your body, especially as aging brings changes like menopause, erectile dysfunction, or lower libido. Studies, like one published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine in 2018, show that sexual activity, including masturbation, can improve mental health, reduce depression, and even boost cognitive function in older adults. That's right. Staying sexually active could help keep your brain sharp. For seniors, Masturbating once a day can also have physical benefits. It gets the blood flowing, which is great for heart health, and it can help maintain sexual function. For men, regular ejaculation might reduce the risk of prostate issues, as we mentioned earlier. For women, masturbation can help with vaginal health by increasing blood flow and lubrication, which can be especially helpful after menopause when dryness is a common concern. Plus, let's not forget the mood boost. Orgasms release endorphins, which can help combat the loneliness or stress that sometimes creeps in with age. But here's where things get a little trickier for seniors. Aging bodies aren't as resilient as they used to be, and daily masturbation might not be ideal for everyone. For example, older adults with certain medical conditions, like arthritis, chronic pain, or heart issues, might find that frequent masturbation causes discomfort or fatigue. There's also the psychological side to consider. Many seniors grew up in eras where masturbation was heavily stigmatized, and those old feelings of shame or guilt can resurface. If you're over 60 and feeling conflicted about exploring this part of yourself, you're not alone. It's okay to take it slow and give yourself permission to enjoy your body without judgment. Another thing to keep in mind is medication. Many seniors take prescriptions for things like blood pressure, depression, or diabetes, and some of these can affect libido or sexual response. For instance, antidepressants like SSRIs can make it harder to reach orgasm, which might lead to frustration if you're trying to masturbate daily. If this sounds familiar, it's worth chatting with your doctor about adjusting your meds or exploring other ways to support your sexual health. So, how do you make daily masturbation work without it becoming a problem, whether you're young or over 60? Let's talk about some practical tips to keep things healthy, safe, and enjoyable. First, listen to your body. If you're feeling sore, tired, or just not into it, take a break. There's no rule that says you have to masturbate every day. Second, use lubrication, especially for seniors. As we age, natural lubrication can decrease, and dryness can lead to irritation or discomfort. A water-based lube can make a world of difference. Third, mix things up. If you're always using the same technique or relying on porn, try exploring new sensations or fantasies to keep things fresh and avoid falling into a rut. For seniors especially, creating a comfortable environment is key. Maybe light some candles, play soft music, or invest in a good vibrator designed for older bodies. There are tons of options out there now. And don't underestimate the power of mindset. If guilt or shame is holding you back, try reframing masturbation as an act of self-care, like exercising or eating well. It's about honoring your body and your needs, not doing something wrong. Let's dive a bit deeper into the science because I know some of you are curious about the hard facts. For young adults, the benefits of masturbation are pretty well documented. Beyond the prostate cancer link, studies have shown that orgasms can lower cortisol levels, which is the hormone tied to stress. Less stress means better sleep, a stronger immune system, and even improved focus at work or school. There's also evidence that regular sexual activity can improve relationship satisfaction, even if it's just with yourself. By understanding your own body, you're better equipped to communicate your needs with a partner. For seniors, the research is equally compelling. A 2016 study from University College London found that older adults who stayed sexually active through masturbation or partnered sex reported higher life satisfaction and lower rates of depression. Another study from the Archives of Sexual Behavior showed that sexual activity in older age is linked to better physical health, including lower blood pressure and improved mobility. Basically, staying connected to your sexual self can be a fountain of youth in more ways than one. But what about the risks? We've touched on some already, but let's go deeper. For young adults, one of the biggest concerns is overuse. If you're masturbating multiple times a day or relying on it to cope with negative emotions, you might be setting yourself up for issues like desensitization or even mild addiction. This is especially true if you're consuming a lot of pornography, which can alter your brain's reward system over time. A 2019 study in Psychology of Addictive Behaviors found that excessive porn use can lead to unrealistic expectations about sex and relationships, which can strain real-life connections. For seniors, the risks are more physical than psychological. Overdoing it can lead to strain or injury, especially if you're dealing with joint pain or reduced mobility. There's also the issue of hygiene. Older adults are more prone to infections, so keeping things clean, like washing your hands or toys, is super important. And let's talk about heart health for a sec. While masturbation is generally safe, if you have a serious heart condition, the physical exertion of orgasm can be risky. Always check with your doctor if you're unsure. So how do you avoid these pitfalls? For young folks, it's about setting boundaries. Try limiting your sessions to once a day and avoiding porn if it's starting to dominate your thoughts. Journaling or talking to a therapist can also help if you're using masturbation to avoid deeper issues. For seniors, communication is key, whether it's with your doctor, your partner, or even yourself. Be honest about what feels good and what doesn't. And don't be afraid to seek professional advice if you're struggling with guilt or physical discomfort. Now let's wrap this up with a big picture view. Whether you're a young adult or a senior over 60, masturbating once a day can be a healthy, normal part of life, if you approach it with mindfulness and moderation. For young folks, it's a way to relieve stress, explore your body, and even boost your health. For seniors, it's a powerful tool to stay connected to your vitality, improve your mood, and embrace aging with confidence. The key for both groups is balance, self-awareness, and letting go of any shame or stigma. Before I sign off, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this topic? Have you noticed any benefits or challenges with masturbation, whether you're young or a bit older? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I'd love to keep this conversation going. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more real talk about health, wellness, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.